So I decided to launch a business that I've been trying to do or think about. Well, actually, I've been thinking about this business for about maybe 3 or 4 years now. There were so many thoughts of, this is not the right time. I don't have the money. These things are perishable. How am I going to pull it off? But you know what? 2025 is the year that I am committed and I will launch this business no matter what. So come along on my journey and I'm going to be sharing with you day to day how I'm going to get this pop-up store running in just less than 14 days actually. And first things first, the name of the company is called Seren. Seren, wherever this thing shows up. Seren. So Seren Floral is the idea of it. And what I'm going to do is basically host a pop-up on May 7th at the company that I work for. And we're going to see how it goes. We're going to sell some mini bouquets. And later on that month is going to be Mother's Day. So hopefully we'll get some orders for Mother's Day as well. I do have a very, very, very limited number of flowers because I am ordering for the first time in my life and you have no idea how expensive flowers are. So if you're trying to buy florals the other day and realizing why are these bouquets like $60, there is a reason why they are $60. So come with me and let me share with you my little entrepreneurship journey, and hopefully this inspires you to also start your day one of your dream business. Whether I succeed or not, it doesn't matter because the value comes in what I'm going to learn and take away from this whole experience. So, welcome to my home studio. It is exactly almost 5 p.m., meaning I am off work, and this is my full-time after my full-time job. So, come with me, and I'm going to share with you what it looks like. So, of course, the home office is not complete without a full matcha bar. However, the focus today is not on the matcha bar, but rather this right here. Yes. This is a NHL fridge, okay? This is an NHL fridge because this was the cheapest fridge out there that I could get for the maximum space that I could use to store my flowers. So backstory is I am going to launch a floral business. This floral business essentially was going to start off as a B2C. So I am going to be selling to consumers for Mother's Day, or if you want me to do an arrangement for whatever special occasion or not special occasion, even just because flowers, I will gladly do them. Okay, so we're going to start off with that first. But eventually, my goal is to do a B2B model where I would be helping businesses and creating floral brand experiences, which is something that I personally enjoy. So if you're thinking of floral brand experiences, what they are, essentially, you can think of it as like you have a product that's launching and you want to accompany it with some custom-made bouquets or mini bouquets, and that's where Seren Floral comes into play. But that is probably a stage 2. But for now, we're going to focus on the pop-up, and I'm going to share with you my setup so far and what I've got, and we'll see how that goes. So first things first, it is my mini fridge because flowers are highly, highly perishable. So this was the fridge that I got. It is the cheapest fridge for the maximum size. So we are going for value here, okay? And not really for aesthetic. Though if you are a Canucks fan, this is honestly also very aesthetic. Switching over, NHL, mind you, this is a fully branded, licensed mini fridge, okay? To keep my flowers fresh, I have my shipment coming in about a week or so. So they're gonna go inside here. Right now it's off because I want to save on electricity. We are a low budget business at the moment. So yeah, we've got the fridge going on that's going to be activated once I get the flowers in. And then we have some seedlings that I started because I do want to start off with some filler flowers that I can grow on my own, maybe for next year or in the fall without having to spend more money on those. So this is a great way to get started. They are growing. I've got some chamomile, yarrow, delphinium, and poppies. Hopefully they grow. I know it's a little bit late, but you know what? Day one's better than day zero. All right, so we've got a few things in this little corner, which is my home office essentially for all of my flowers. I've got some floral wires that I purchased to help strengthen some of the weaker florals that are coming in, like the ranunculus and also tulips as well. Those might need a little bit of extra strength. I've got some ribbons, of course, some shears for cutting the flowers, my tablecloth. I've got some packaging as well, and custom stickers made. I have these stickers made as well, and then I realized, you know what, stickers isn't really the way to go, because what are we going to do with these stickers? Stick them on and then what? I'd rather have custom to and from message cards made, which I am going to get them made very soon. But you know what? Making mistakes is all part of starting a business. And yeah, so I have purchased a few things that I may not need anymore. However, this is a good learning experience. I also got these like bunny tails, pampa grass kind of things, thinking it could go well with the flowers. But of course, I also learned that fresh and dry don't work together. So these are probably just going to stay at home in a package. And one more thing I do want to share with you is my setup. So doing a pop-up booth has honestly been quite a challenge because I've never held a booth before. I do want it to look aesthetically nice, that it fits the brand, and of course it functions well. So what I've got going on is I need a backdrop, because one of the things I did notice was a lot of the booths that I've been to at craft fairs, the logo is on the front, meaning that if there's people in front of my booth, they won't be able to see what my company is. What do I do? So I needed something that would go in the back of the booth. So went to Marketplace and I found these. I know they look like nothing much at the moment, but they will be something great later on. Essentially, these are room dividers. And what I'm going to do is put these room dividers together so that they end up being a backdrop for my pop-up booth. And of course, I'm going to get a vinyl iron-on so that I get a logo on the back, and I think that might work pretty well. We're going to see how that goes. So if this is something you're interested in joining along the journey and just basically hearing my little entrepreneurship story, then follow along. I know this is different content from what I've been traditionally making, which has been credit cards and also a bit of like Korean skincare and all of that. And you know what? At the end of the day, this is my channel and I do want it to be something that I enjoy, that represents me today. And thank you so much for joining. I will see you all in the next one. I know this is like a very YouTube style because I started with YouTube, but bear with me. The videos will get better, and see ya. Bye.